for Kyle Korver.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
And here's the fast break. Sefolosha leading the way.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Hawks making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
Side out.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And Durant, here we go. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Muscala. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. Six seconds left in the first half of basketball. Durant attacking. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the
Look who's coming out of the corner.
and the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, he has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer. Starting the second half. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Adams.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Horford, he's open. Good on the jump shot. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. You would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Andre Robertson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Thunder trailing by 6.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their role superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the Player of the Week last year in an unprecedented move.
Foy from long range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor comes in for Adams. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Waiters. They get it back. Rejected by T. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. It's stolen. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. Thunder trailing by 10. Foy with it. Now defended by Korver. And Foy kicks to Morrow. Pass to Canner. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford with it. He's got 6. Took him no time at all on that one. Horford's got 9 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That's tipped. Feeds tomorrow. Shot clock at 5. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that had hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
For Atlanta, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they've finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Durant for 3. And the shot is good. Durant's got 9.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. They get Randy Foy.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And Dennis Schroeder out of Germany, his teammates give him a hard time about putting mayonnaise on everything. He eats a turkey burger with mayo before every game. And let me tell you, no need to change because he's settling in just fine.
Roberson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Out to Hardaway. Inside. Muscala. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Schroeder, who's out of Germany, a pretty wealthy country, but he had a pretty hard scrabble upbringing.
Yeah, you know, he had some brushes with authority early on in his life. He's still relatively young, so in the past, I think he's in a really ideal situation in Atlanta right now, though.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Randy Foy. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Durant against Scott. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
Outside Durant. They grab their own miss. And Adams kicks to Durant. A second chance effort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to...
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks lead by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Adams is out there with Durant. And it's Singler in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Adams.
Look at his contract, and Kyle Korver is a steal, Clark, at 4 years and $24 million.
Yeah, but he's a guy not only who can shoot it, clearly, but a good team defender as well. I think he's a really solid, complete player and a pro's pro in terms of the locker room.
Yeah, seems when he's on the floor, the Hawks a different team offensively.
No question.
And the Thunder making a change here. Morrow's checked in, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Teague with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Horford's shot is good.
For 3.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that. And Korver, not the longest or the most athletic, but he's disciplined and also moves his feet well. So they talk about staying on a string defensively. He's always attentive and engaged.
Here's Millsap, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And Korver, a guy who'll set a hard screen, scrap for rebounds. He's come from a basketball family. You can sense, though, his love for the game. He wants to do the little things now that help you win, and that's one reason why he was an all-star a season ago.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Kyle Korver enjoying a career renaissance, if you will, here in his 30s. A former late second-round pick. He's kicked around the league a little bit. He's really found his niche here in the motion offense of the Atlanta Hawks.
Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Bazemore. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The Thunder with another miss. A little background on Kyle Korver, drafted 51st by the Nets back in 2003. They sold his rights to the Sixers for a little over $100,000 and used the proceeds to pay for their summer league fee.
Well, that, and they also bought a new color copier for whatever that information is worth. It might sound like a mistake in hindsight, but I heard that machine is very reliable.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Adams. Oh, and he misses the dunk.